Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween, folks. As you can see, I have dressed for the occasion. Got my cat ears on. I've got my Melfi shirt on. This is totally not just a regular outfit for me. Absolutely 100% this is a Halloween outfit. Good news, friends, my cat is back. Hell yeah, doodles. I'm glad to hear it, dude. They're back, and they're safe, and on Halloween, no less. What a time of year. Alright, so the plan tonight is, as stated, we're going to be doing, since it's the last day of the season, and I don't mean Cal. Since it's the last day of the season ends at midnight, I thought it would be fun to try some of my other decks out in ranked. So far, I only have a few I can use, which is Sneck, On Brand, Goonblade, Sushi Future, Critters, Bone Zone, and that's it. The rest are uncompleted. Let's grab Goonblade for now. Hey, Zaki, what's up? Actually, you know what? Before we get started, let me go through the decks and sort of explain what my plan is here. So, a lot of these decks, quite a few of these decks are, like, well, maybe not quite a few, but like Magismith is, I want to play Magistus and Fiendsmith. So I'm currently building up the Fiendsmith sort of set, which is obviously I need, Desiree, Lacrima, Necroquip Princess, and Borrow Load before it's like the full set, but the rest I still have. The other Fiendsmith deck I want to build is Super Quantal. I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Aww. But yeah, I want to build Super Quantal because Super Quantal looks very fun. I want to play it. It might be a bit pricey though. But for now, this is just sort of like a whatever Super Quantal deck. You know what? I probably should take out some of this. Like, maybe I don't need this card necessarily, or I don't need Necroquip here, because I do want Princess of the Moon as a link. But other than that, I want to build a burn deck, because I like playing burn decks. Yep. But yeah, I want to build a burn deck and put it to good use, have a bit of fun, boogie on down. I want to build a Nouveau deck. Oh gosh, wouldn't it be fun to have money? But yeah, this is a Nouveau Dogmatica deck. So the what I am struggling with on this deck is what to put in the extra. Because obviously the whole point is that a lot of these cards are probably going to end up in the graveyard anyway. I should get better, whatchamacallit, Dogmatica cards in here. But a bunch of these cards are probably going to end up in the graveyard, so we want a lot of cards that have effects that put stuff in, that activate when they get put in the graveyard. Then Invoquip is Invoked Magistus, which hopefully will be much easier to build once I've got all the Magistus cards. Because really all I need now is Spenta and Chorizo. Once I have Chorizo, once I've spent a bit on Chorizo, then I'm pretty much sorted. Like, I don't even really need Omega. I just sort of put it in because it felt thematic. Other than that, yeah, those are all the... Oh, and Gem Knight. I just like Gem Knight. I'm not really super focused on this, but like, I like Gem Knight. I might build Gem Knight if I can. If there's time in the day. But yeah, at the moment, the primary goal is to finish... You want to build like 5 decks at once? Yeah, dude! There's a lot I want to play. I've wanted to play Super Quantal for a long time, but I just haven't seen it anywhere, so I always assumed that, like, wasn't that great. But it seems... I played against the Super Quantal deck the other night, and it looks fun, dude. I like Power Rangers. It's basically the Power Rangers cards. Like, it looks fun. So I want to play it. But Fiendsmith is obviously the priority at the moment because, like, 2 of my decks use it. So having Fiendsmith would be great. Also, Fiendsmith is just generally good to have. I feel like it slots into a lot of decks really well. If only I knew of someone who is capable and working to make your model Halloweeny. Look, I considered asking, but I didn't want to put a whole lot on your plate, and I only remembered it was going to be Halloween, like, a couple days ago, and I was like, that's pretty short notice to give someone to design a whole-ass new model for me. But yeah, I'm keen to play Fiendsmith, because obviously I play against it a lot. And it's nice to see that it's still, like, relevant to some degree. So I'm not gonna, like, screw myself by making Fiendsmith now. And then it's just nothing. Fair next year, though? Yeah, next year. But I want to play Super Quantal. I really want to play Magistus. It looks fun. I would love to... I'm fully willing to even, like, scrap the Fiendsmith Magistus deck in favor of just pure Magistus invoked. Because I don't know that Magistus is that good either. It's more or less just sort of a, I have a desire to play it. Let's get rid of Regenesis Lord. Although Kashtira Birth. But that only brings back Kashtira monsters. Yep. Thought as much. There's a cat asleep on my arm. That's fair. I will say, though, it will take a long time to finish any of these decks, and there's going to be new packs that might contain new decks that you would want to build. So, you know, don't get your hopes up on building them all. No, no. Obviously. I just, this is sort of like, if I've managed to, I want to have a few things sort of lined up. Just in case. Okay, so this is gonna summon a Regenesis monster. That's fine. That's absolutely fine and chill and dandy and good. In fact, and good and dandy and chill. What's your take on Regenesis? Yeah, we're gonna set load. Here's my lordly load. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna set this card from my graveyard. Regenesis Warrior can't negate anything, right? Oh, but it can bounce something to my hand. So many of these seem to be just bounced to the hand. Okay, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can summon this, get Mausoleum. But is there any point in Mausoleum? Tribute this card. I don't have a Blue Eyes on this deck, so I'm not going to be able to summon from it. Is there a point to Mausoleum? Is there, though? I mean, I guess we just end turn. I hate Regenesis. I don't know. I've played against Regenesis a lot. It seems bullshit. I like, it's that brand of the, like, I'm used to it now and I hate it still. I haven't, like, there hasn't been enough new stuff since Regenesis came out that makes me feel like it's the lesser of two bullshits. Believe in the heart of the cards. Unfortunately, I think my my heart of the cards has arrhythmia. Okay, well, unfortunately there's that. But it should be fine because I can drill beam the negate. And the point is to try and just get this and that into the graveyard anyway. Okay, we put... Oh, we're just getting Buster Dragon? That sounds pretty good. Thank you. I guess that because they know I have the negate. They know I've got the drill beam. Now, the whole reason that I wanted to do this... Oh. I wish I could have activated load. If I could have activated load, I could have put like a red eyes on my field or something. And then I could have sacked the barrel. And I D-ranked to Diamond 2 today. I don't like this meta at all. It is rough. Wait. Were you at Diamond before, or did you... Oh, wait, no, I'm at Diamond. God, I keep getting the rankings confused. I was like, how did you get to Platinum? I know you were at Diamond. I'm sorry you D-ranked, though, but yeah, the meta sucks. I mean, I got, I've experienced more variety in decks than I thought that I would. It's just, the shame is that the variety in decks is always like, oh, this is an FTK deck. You're either playing against Regenesis, Malice, Mitsurugi, Blue Eyes, or an FTK deck. And that's the rogue now. Because if you can kill the other person before they get their Malice cards off, before they get their Mitsurugi cards off, then you don't have to worry about any of that. You just kill them and then they're dead. What are you gonna banish? You gonna banish my load? Oh, you're banishing my load? You have a seer. Javesa. Javesva. 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 Yeah. Javesva. Go, this thing that probably doesn't work. I swear to God, some of the, like, Buster Blader cards suck shit. I'm so sick of Malice and all they do is slap it on the wrist a little. Like... The Forbidden list is so crazy, dude, sometimes. Like, I remember Secret Village of the Spellcasters got hit with the Forbidden list. And it blew my mind. Like, it got forbidden, and at first I was like, oh, because it's like an Omni negate, basically. You can't activate effects unless you have Spellcasters, so it either incentivizes everyone to have a Spellcaster, or, you know, just be negated for a while. And that sucks, right? But, like, then, it stays forbidden, and they barely touch Malice. It's so wild, dude. The way Konami makes some of its decisions blows my mind. Ooh, well, probably shouldn't have gotten rid of that Buster Dragon. It wasn't really an option. I will summon my Ether Barrel. Yes, negate it. Yes, negate it. Yes. Idiot. Nah. That wasn't my true turn. I wanted to do this. To add a spell to my hand. To bait this other negate that I know you have. Yugi boy. You're banishing my load. Okay, well, we have to get this off the field. Because this is the negate. So we're gonna battle. Gonna get you off the field. Put it in the graveyard. Which is fine, because this can't attack directly anyway. And now we have this, so we can get a Buster Dragon next turn. Which locks up, like, really well. Okay, well. That's life. That's what all the people say. Riding high in April. Underlay. Okay, then we're gonna send this to the graveyard and this to the graveyard. Because now, if you try and target one of my Buster Bladers, I can banish this and negate the target. Good luck having effects now, dipshit! The fact that Maxi is still legal baffles me. Absolutely. Especially since we have all the mulch armies now. Like, why? Just use the mulch armies. Why are we still doing this? Alrighty. I mean, I suppose you can rank 8xz's, but it doesn't matter because I've Bagooska'd you. I've Drabooska'd you. Yes! My big sword man has Drabooska'd you. Okay, so what is... That's 4,300 damage. Oh, I can just attack and win. Sick. I don't even have to worry about doing anything else. Cool. Let's fucking go. Yeah. I do enough damage to win now. Guys, this is insane. I have to... You have to understand. This is not a good deck. I don't think I should have won that. But that's the joy of Yu-Gi-Oh, man, is that you get so used to the meta that you have no idea how to deal with non-meta. And I got 2 of my rewards? Dang, dude. Okay. We've played Goonblade. What do you guys want? Bone Zone, Critters, Sushi Future, or Unbrand? Branded... It's kind of like Melfi's Sprite mixed now. It's not just pure Melfi's anymore. Or Skull Servant Horus. I love getting hit with a Mulch Army and Maxi. Oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Just hook it up into my veins. I think a good way to do this is to, like, round robin it. So, whenever the deck wins, we switch to a new deck. Because I don't think we're gonna, like... Ooh, Melfi Sprite. Hell yeah. I want Giorno's Abomination 2.0. We'll do that in the later half of the stream, I promise. But yeah, let's play this. Let's see how this does. But we'll round robin it. So you believe in the heart of the cards? Look, arrhythmia sometimes works. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so every time a deck wins, we will use the next deck. There's only 4, and then after that we'll go into solo. And build another abomination for John. I did change the cards on the thumbnail. So, Mitsurugi is one of them. We won't use any of the Mitsurugi. How about this? How about this, right? For Giorno's Abomination, we won't use any of the Mitsurugi, whatchamacallit. Any of the Mitsurugi... ritual monsters. Nah. There's no real point. I don't have anything in the graveyard. Activating the effect is pointless. Didn't draw any of my sprites, by the way. Drew 1 Melfi and it's the graveyard one. I mean, look, if they get rid of the barrier statue, I have the Psyframe Gamma in hand. I can also... I can't special summon Psyframe Gamma with this, but I can normal summon it. So if we... Ooh! Okay, Now here's the thing. We have run into a small problem. I also can't normal summon it. The small problem being that I can't special summon any of the Nimble cards because they're all water creatures. So what I need to do It's probably Melfi Pony into Sprite Elf. Yeah. I think that's the way we go here. Melfi Pony. Oh. Does Sprite Elf only take rank 2 monsters? Yeah. No, 2 monsters including... Oh, but I can't special summon it because it's a fire type. God damn it. Okay, well, I've kind of locked this person's deck, I think. So, yeah, I don't mind this taking 7 more turns. Let's go. 6 more turns. Let's do this. I'll keep just summoning low-level monsters and attacking through. Let's go, bud. If this person's playing, like, Malice or... Okay. Do we count that this horse is a fire type? I mean, are you talking about Rapidash? Do we count that as a victory? Do you guys chat weigh in? Do we count that as a victory, or do we want to go again with the Sprite Melfi deck? Because I have some fun things in there. I've got a Scary Moth, and other cards. Yeah, we do. Okay. I do need to eventually craft Sprined, because I don't have Sprite Sprined. Alright, so the next one, Sushi Future or Bone Zone? Sushi Future or Bone Zone or Branded? No, I need to see some sprites. Okay, so we've got 1 vote for yes, we've got 1 vote for no. Giorno, you are the deciding vote. Move on to the next deck, or stick with sprites for 1 more game. We're moving on after the next game anyway, but like... I want to see what everyone's opinion is. I have been seeing, no, dude, I meant yeah, Rapidash. Stick with it? Cool. Okay, then you can't just say yeah. Just, like, a little bit more context, please. You have to realize that I'm not constantly staring at the chat. Sometimes I see your messages after saying a couple of things. Play Cute Animal. We will play Cute Animal for 1 more game, and then we're going to the next one. So everyone, figure out whether you want to see Branded, Skull Servant, or Suship. Okay. Oh, Cyframe. Gamma is not a bad opening hand. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. So now I can Gamma. Hell yeah, let's go. And if they add something to the hand, I'll just Droll and Lockbird. And that's a level 6, so if I get any of my tuners, then I can synchro pretty easily. Alright, now we Droll. You're not gonna add anything to your hand for the rest of this turn. Homie. Oh, well, I've already... Well, that just banishes from the graveyard. That's not gonna add anything to the hand before the Droll goes off. Now this is a hand. Now this is what I call pod racing. Yeah, ain't nothing we can do about that. Okay. No, that's fine. That's literally one of the best outcomes we could have gone. I have 3 Nimble Beavers, so I still have enough to absolutely do. And you got rid of Sprite Pixies. 100% my guy. Thank you so much. Okay. The Cash Xyz monsters, you're gonna be able to take care of my, some of my zones. That's fine. That's whatever. Who even needs the zones? Oh, and now we've got this. Discarding 1 other water monster. Oh, I don't like the little Wi-Fi. When the Wi-Fi symbol appears over my name and it's like, haha, your signal is weak. It gives me like a physical bodily reaction. 3 nimble beavers, greedy, shush. All right, obviously we're gonna beave. Gaze at my beaver. And then I'll sprite blue off the beaver. Alright, we're gonna get another beaver out. Now, you don't have anything in your graveyard. That's fine, yeah. I'm glad you did it for that and not, like, anything else. Okay, you're gonna close off that zone. Absolutely chill, my dude. Thank you for your patronage. I hate this card. I hate that this is a normal rarity. What the fuck? Oh. Kashchira is such a shit show, let me tell you. So obviously Jet, right? Yeah, let's get Jet. Then we're gonna... No. Wait, shit. I wish I could cancel summoning. Yes, activate that. I think the main issue... so I want double cross, because then I can put, like, Shangri-La underneath one of my, XZs, which I'm definitely gonna get. Or I can put this card under my XZs. Yep. To be expected. But the question is, what are you going to banish? Sprite Elf? Absolutely fair. And then you're going to get rid of another zone. Also very fair. But here's the thing you don't understand, dumbass. I'm also a Melfi deck. So what I'm going to do is... Because I could go Gigantic, summon some other stuff. The problem is we're slowly running out of zones. I don't really have a reason to need to summon other stuff. Like, we obviously have to go into the Synchros now. Because... Elf got taken out, and you don't have anything in your graveyard, so Mannequin Cat is a bust. So what I'm going to do is... I got double cross for some reason. I'm going to do this. This. Melfi of the Forest. I should have put it in the extra monster zone. That was silly of me. I will bring out... Wally. Gonna put this here. And then, yeah, we will end the turn. I mean, the thing is, right, like, when a bunch of effects go off, we do this, and then we attach Shangri-La to Melfi of the Forest, and then these zones become free anyway. Yeah. Here we go. Attach that to Melfi of the Forest. Boom. And now those zones are freed up, boy. And the special summon's gonna trigger Welly. Okay, so they're gonna banish a card from my hand. But I will summon to the field Puppy and Caddy. So they could banish Wally in an attempt to make me not be able to, like, synchro something very high level with Penny when I eventually add it to the hand. Or they could banish Droll and Lockbird so they can add things to the hand. I don't think... Why would they banish that, though? Why would they banish that? I have no way of using that right now. The chances of me drawing into a water creature is kind of crazy. Okay, yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna negate that effect because I don't want to lose more of my extra deck. I mean, probably barrier statue, I'm gonna guess. Although they might get rid of Alpha. What are you gonna do? Oh, they got rid of the other swap frog? What the What is this dude doing? He is so worried. So worried that I'm going to, like, nimble all over this battlefield, man. No, we don't want to activate Droll, because I need Caddy to add stuff to my hand. I have a lot of banished cards, huh? Yep. I done negated that. Okay. This is interesting. A Rise Heart, you say? Yes. And then also Puppy. And if we get Puppy on... if both of these effects go off, we can get Kalantosa on the field, maybe destroy a Rise Heart? Yes. I will summon Kalantosa to try and destroy the Arise Heart. And then I'll get Penny into the hand. And then we can start doing some synchro shenanigans. I mean, you don't have Kashtira Birth, so... No, we don't activate that yet because they'll banish a bunch of cards, which will trigger a Rise Heart. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Before you get anything onto the field that can possibly negate me. Yes, I will special summon Axel Synchro. So, Jono, how are you doing? And, Zaki and Doodles, have you got anything fun planned for Halloween? Anything fun happening this weekend? This can't negate anything, right? No, this is like a setup one. Problem is, you've burned through most of your Kashtira effects. So, you don't really have much of a recourse here. Okay, so you are banishing a cash monster. I'm gonna get out the thing I want. Which is... Satellite Warrior. So I can destroy this and destroy a couple of other things, I think. Alrighty. Put this in the extra monster zone. Yes. I will destroy... you. And you. There we go. Gonna watch horror movies? Ooh. Which horror movies are you planning on watching? Don't love that. Not a huge fan of that, if I'm honest. Man, playing against Cash is the worst. I just faced a Gem Knight opponent who had everything. Yay. Oh, no. Jono, I'm so sorry, dude. That's so rough. Fuck. Gem Knights are like... go second FTKs. Well, no, it's not an FTK if you're going second. Go second OTKs. And they pop off so hard now. And I'm totally not building one as we speak. Haha, it's protected, dumbass, because I used Axel Synchro on it. Okay, then... Ooh! Okay, I'll take that. Making a Kashtira player give up is one of the best feelings in the world. I've like Kashtira is such a frustrating deck to play against. It's so fun to like just out frustrate them. GG's. Okay. I believe Doodles voted for Bone Zone. Is everyone else cool with Bone Zone, or are we? Does anyone else have a preference, a pre-France, a before France? You know what they call a cheeseburger in France? A quarter pounder in France. It's a McRoyale with cheese. Sure, Bone Zone sounds good. Hell yeah. We're all going to the Bone Zone this Halloween because it's nice and spooky there. Alrighty. And now you guys get to see that I'm a very serious person who absolutely only ever spends my gems on worthwhile things. No, I want Boner Zone. I can't help you with that, bud. I only spend my gems on worthwhile things. 100%. Okay. So, Moisa White. Add one Skull Servant. Yes. Bait the Ash. Ash me, big boy. Ash me, fella. Look at them. They're just hanging out. They're just having a good time. It's so cute, dude. Phenomenal hair for a skeleton, by the way. They've got a real shine. Like, these two condition. Oh, thank God. If this was imperm, we would be in a situation. But now I can summon again because of this thing's ability. Okay. Well, life sucks, doesn't it? That's a shame. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna summon, I think, IP Masquerena. Get those in the graveyard. Yes. Do this. Do that. I think this is still worth it. Oh, I should have summoned White Baking. Well, doesn't matter, as it turns out. Alright, yeah. A preemptive surrender, I think, is grounds to just go again. I forgot that we were... I can't believe we ranked up. Do you know how long I've been a Diamond 5? That's crazy. Okay. Alright, we're doing this again. Because that was a Skull Servant deck. Hell yeah, Dylan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Bone Zone. Ooh, thank you for the sub, Dylan. I appreciate it a lot. Are you also a Skull Servant fan? Are you also a part of the Bone Zone? The Rib Crib? The FEMA Schemers? The Phalange Menagerie? That one doesn't work as good. I went second against the Malice player that went full combo, and when it got to my turn, I drew Lancia for turn. That is so... Konami was watching that game and like, saw you. I played the same and also Exodia. Hell yeah, dude. Exodia is fun. I do love a deck that, like, has that sort of instant win capacity. I've gotten the Exodia win, I think, once in my entire career on Master Duel, and it felt so good. Is there something up with the servers today? Because, like, I'm getting network issues. Raffisaur is as well. Maybe it's overworked because it's, Halloween? That wouldn't make sense. Oh, by the way, I found this card, White Reanimator, and it's fantastic. I really like it. But it does come with a drawback that you can't special summon anything except zombies for that turn. I have actually considered taking the Horus engine out of this deck and maybe just going full zombie. What do you guys think? I know building Horus kind of took a long time, but like, I don't know. So here's the thing. I'm probably going to get ashed. I'm going to get Ketchumed right now. Yeah. If I don't get Ketchumed, that would be pretty sick. I don't let Malice players do full combo. How? I surrender before they can. I use the best spell card in the game, which is Brick. I throw a brick at them, and then they can't do anything. So we're going to do this, and I'll show you why we're doing this in a second. Because it's not going to help, but, like, it'll help. You'll see. You will see. Okay, so I can't banish this turn. Oh, no. That's fine. You didn't Droll and Lockbird. We're gonna White Reanimator. I think they thought that was White Prince. Then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna send this guy to the graveyard. I get to resummon this, and because I summon this, I send a White Prince to the graveyard. So we're setting up the combo real nice. Do you play stun deck sometime? Nah. I don't like stun decks. Yeah, we're gonna add, I think, White Lord to my hand. And we're going to add, White Mare to my hand. Why not? And I'm going to discard as King of the Skull Servants. Yes. So this will, so far, get me a... Now, the biggest issue... Well, we're going to activate this so that we can have another white in the graveyard. The biggest issue so far is that I don't have a zombie rank 2 XZs. I should get Vampire Kissed or something. Because then I would be able to summon off these two. But I just can't. We're going to do this. Cool. Oh, I can't banish this turn. I'm a silly. But I have set it up pretty well that, like, if we survive another turn, we win. I should have kept White Princess on the field. But I do have a Vampire Fraulein in hand, so it's fine. Yeah, my game is pretty slow, too. That sucks, dude. I wonder if it is really just, like, because it's Halloween that people are staying in and playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I should have done that immediately, Jono, but I thought there was a chance I was playing pure Mitsu. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry, bud. Playing pure Mitsu into Mal... I played Ryzeal Mitsu against the Malice deck the other night, and it just comboed off and got full control. I couldn't do anything. And it literally did it in, like, the most dumbass way possible, just with, like, Dimension Shifter and Macrocosmos. And I was like, oh, I can't send any Mitsu cards to the graveyard. Ryzeal X'd can't send anything to the graveyard, so I can't special summon it. And, yeah, just, like, it literally just needed to do so little. Summon you. I'm gonna pay 1,300 life points. I'm gonna pay oh, wait, come on. Hang on. Sorry about this. My mouse is very sensitive. Oh shit, I misread the damage numbers. God damn it. I'm an idiot. Folks, I'm a stupid idiot. And now you're gonna be able to bounce things with your dumbass jet dragon. Do you have the spell that grass looks greener? It's pretty good. I don't have the money for that spell. I wish I did. I'm gonna banish one of my Ash Blossoms, which is a zombie, by the way, to summon King. What a king. Which is at 10,000 attack. Alright, so what's the play here? Boyo, Raffisaur, what's your game? What's your angle? Okay, you're gonna go into Erratic. Absolutely. Because then you contribute it and bounce my King of the Skull Servant. Here's the thing though, right? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan. Here's sort of my goal, my aim, my angle. Is that I'm going to do this. I'm gonna summon White Princess again. You can Heretic bounce this. I'm gonna do that. Now, no, wait, shit. This was foolish of me. This was a little bit foolish of me, wasn't it? Because now that I've done that, I've locked myself out of doing what I wanted to do, which is to summon Anima and steal this Blue Eyes. Oh, I am a fool. A foolish fool. White Lord. And then I will discard this guy. Okay. Then we're gonna White Lord again. And yeah, 13 cards is fine. Okay. So if I use this to summon another king, this can bounce, but it's only once per turn. Man, I really wish I had a way of getting... The issue is that I wish I could activate White Prince. But White Prince only activates if there's the King of the Skull Servant still in my deck. So I don't have the ability to activate it. Okay, I guess we just sort of do this. Yeah, tribute this. Right. Tribute, bounce one of my kings. Now the thing is, do you activate if I attack any card? If this card battles. So I can attack any card. Okay, cool. Because then I can just do this. Hey, guess what? White Reanimator gives my King of the Skull Servant piercing. So, have fun. And there we go! We scored. I physically am so angry right now at how well these decks were doing. I swear I played like a bunch last night and they were not doing this well. They were not doing this well at all. I'm so mad. Where are we at gem wise? Okay, so we have 529. That's pretty good. We're not going to be able to buy 10 of a pack, but like still. After this, I think we'll go into solo mode and we'll build Giono's Abomination. We'll craft the worst deck you've ever seen in your whole life. Kobrak. Ah, I like your name. Sometimes I get on these streams and I see an opponent that has a name that's so like cool. I just love it, man. It makes me feel bad that I picked my name as Grim. Although I do like that my name is Grim and I have this little like floof surrounded by Karibos. It feels very, very thematic. It's like, grr, I'm scary. Can't you tell? Nah. Look at me. I'm fearsome. Okay, then we're gonna into you. Excavate. See if we can summon. Ooh. Damn. Okay. Hell yeah. We're gonna summon. Okay, and then see the issue is we don't have the one I need, but we can get Ikura. I think this is Ikura. Yeah, we can get Ikura class out so long, draw the card. Hopefully we draw into the one I need. Nope. Oh well. That's just life sometimes. So what we're gonna do is instead of going into a different Sioux ship, we're gonna go into... Oh, wait, no, what am I doing? I can do this. Sure. Easy. Boom. 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 Like, it's a shame it worked out this way, but I mean, it's better than nothing. We special summon... Q? And then we go into... U2? And then I can destroy Shari if I need to, although I'll probably end up destroying this so I can activate its effect. I got Ash before summoning my King of the Skull Servants and got obliterated by Obelisk. Oh, that's the worst. When you finally get a chance to summon your big, beefy skeleton and you get Ash Blossomed. That sucks, dude. And we have Dark Ruler no more in hand. So, next turn, if we just need to rebuild, we have the means. Hopefully. Oh, they didn't Ash. Or called by. So they couldn't. Which means that I can draw. I mean, they're gonna drill beam now. They're gonna probably drill beam my Phoenix. It's a big shame. I don't think Phoenix can come back from banishment. I should maybe look into a way to do that. Like different dimension burial or something, or a different dimension casket, because I feel like banishment hits this deck really hard. Worst comes to worst, they special summon something, I draw a card. I can destroy it, bring back Promethean. And I've still got Ambler Whale, so we've got damage. Plus, we've got pretty much all of our XZ's options still open. So I can, you know, into Utopic Draco Future. I should maybe get rid of the Draco Futures and stuff and put in some better, like, Link monsters. Okay. Ultimate Fusion is wild. Okay. Well, we're gonna Dark Ruler no more. Because I'm not winning on this turn anyway. This turn is about rebuilding. Not about winning. Yep. Expected. Expected. So that you can try and chaos. Yep, that's fine. The big issue is that they probably have, like, Drill Beam and shit. And Dark Ruler no more only affects monsters. Yeah. We're gonna do this. Ugh. This might be the game we lose. I need to go back to the drawing board with the Suship deck. Does anyone have any good suggestions for, like, Fire extra deck monsters? Preferably XZs and, or Link. XZs or Link, because we can't really do, like, Synchro or anything like that. I fucking hate Drill Beam when it's not on my side. When someone else uses Drill Beam against me, it's the worst feeling in the universe. Yeah, I think this is just the end. I think we just lose. We lost to a fucking Blue Eyes deck, dude. That's the worst feeling ever. I hate this. Hey, do you want to continue your main phase? No. No, I don't actually. What's everyone's least favorite archetype? Zaki, I know that you hate Malice with a passion. But everyone else, what's your least favorite archetype to play against? Like, I know you can get around Blue Eyes pretty easily. It's just so annoying, dude. Like, I hate playing against Blue Eyes decks. Because if they go off, if they get going, it's like, it's truly the meme of a 20-minute turn. It is watching them juggle cards, and then at the end of it, they have like, oh, I have 15 negates and an everything-proof shield, and my monsters can attack 5 times, and they all have 5,000 attack points. And it's like, you may as well have just written down, I win, and handed me a piece of paper. I really like Extinction Knight, but it's UR and not Fire. It's rank 4. I do have Extinction Knight. I probably should have played Extinction Knight, shouldn't I have? I got greedy and went for the, yeah. I have Extinction Knight. I got greedy and I went for the Promethean. Case in point, like, watch this shit. Man. Everything about the Blue Eyes archetype, like, pisses me off. That they're all huge monsters. So even if you summon the regular, like, base level normal monster, it's still enormous. It's still really strong. Blue Eyes White Dragon is still the strongest normal monster. Like, in terms of stats, isn't it? There's no monster that's got higher stats than it. Like, no vanilla monster that's got higher stats. Obviously, there are effect monsters that have way higher stats. Although, no, wait. But that doesn't count as a normal monster. I was about to be like, Five-Headed Dragon has higher stats, but it's a fusion monster. It's not a normal monster. So yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon to this day is still the highest statted normal monster. So this deck is capable of bringing out a normal monster with phenomenal stats. Like 5 times in a turn. And then also has extra deck monsters that are really good. Like have a bunch of effects and stuff. What about Ra? Ra isn't a normal monster. Ra is an effect monster. And it only has high stats if you have high life points, I believe. Homie, you could have won by now, I feel like. Yeah, you have 5,000... You have 8,300 damage. Were you to simply attack, I feel that you could have won. But no, why not? Yeah, no, you have to... I get it. You have to protect yourself from my empty board and no hand. And you've seen all my cards. I wonder if that's like an ingrained thing though. Like I've talked about it before about the whole I don't get to play my deck very often, so obviously as soon as I get the opportunity I want to do everything my deck can do. I've talked about that before, but like I wonder if it's also a case of, you know, people are so worried that you have a sneaky hidden effect that's going to take the game away from them, that they immediately go like, man, I have to do something. Is this gonna show me the Link monsters or just XZs? Okay, maybe. Like maybe. I mean, we're taking this out and we're taking that out. So we have 2 slots. We can put in an XZ's monster anyway. There's just, I don't know. I don't have any pyro type monsters. These are all like aqua monsters and things. It's just they happen to be level 4 and fire type. Gemini Pearl. No, not really. No, not really. Yeah, I'm starting to think that XZs is not the way to go with. I mean, Burner Visor, I personally very much like, because you equip it to a face-up monster and it can attack directly. That saved me more times than you'd know. Oh, you know what I can do? What am I doing? What am I doing? Hang on. No Burner Visor. No Burner Visor. Dow. Where are you? Downward Magician, I think is your name, but every time I try and spell it, I forget how. There you are. Because then we can go from something into Zeus a lot better. And then I'll look for a Fire Link monster, I think. Yeah. I think this is probably better. I mean, we could do Heater. Is Heater well... You know, with how many Ryzeals and stuff get played, Heater might not be worth it. I mean, might be worth it. And it works off of defense. None of the Gunkans have super high defense. So yeah, fuck it, let's put Heater in. I mean, it's you know, Link 2, which is, I mean, I'd prefer a Link 1, but this is my only Fire Link 1 at the moment, and it requires Cyburst. I think that's good. Any other changes? Downer needs rank 3 or lower, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. You can also using a rank 3 or lower. Okay, you were right. So let's instead... Do I still have... Knight. Do I still have that card? Let's specify XZs. It's a super rare. Where the hell is it? I forget the name of it, which is the problem. It's this one. Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. Of course. How could I forget such an iconic name? This is like Dowered, but it's for rank 5 or 6. And guess what? Uniclass is rank 5, so we can go from Uniclass into this and then into Zeus. Absolutely phenomenal. And then we've got Heater, who can go into Promethean. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. Any last minute suggestions before I start the next game? And also, is there a deck that's come out recently that you guys are excited for? Dude just milking it? I mean, yeah. But that's the thing. Like, you never really know, right? Because I've been on the side of those decks that take longer to set up their combos and everything. And it does... You get there and you're like, man, I hope this person doesn't think I'm trying to milk this. But yeah, I have not had good luck with this pack. Which sucks because I'm really only looking for the Nouvelles, the Nouveaux, sorry, and the Super Quantals. I don't give a shit about Dragon Maid, nor do I give a shit about Ascend, even though it's basically Dark Souls, which is cool, or Cyberdark. I think I played against Cyberdark a few times. I don't see the appeal in it. It seems just like Cyber Dragon, but with like graveyard stuff. Am I close? Am I correct? Absolute Cinema. Absolute Cinema? What do you mean, Absolute Cinema? I just really want K9 for my Vanquish Soul. You'll get there, dude. I'll believe in you. K9's gonna come to the game soon, hopefully. Because if K9 comes, it's bringing Yummy with it. And I'm playing the hell out of Yummy when it comes out. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's hope we've made adequate changes. Oh man, drawing Puelos in your opening hand sucks, dude. Although, you know Absolute Cinema? I know the phrase. I don't necessarily know the what it's in reference to at the moment. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yes. Hopefully you will let me do this. If you don't, that's fine, I guess. Because this is gonna add a Shari to my hand. And then we're going to summon Uniclass. Uniclass is important because it has a negate. Hell yeah. Yes, please. Let me draw cards. Oh, shit. Okay. That's pretty huge, actually. Watch this. This is one of my favorite Gunkin things. We do this. And I want Ikura class, so I summon this one. And now I've got basically all the Gunkin monsters on the field. Like, I'm about to have my entire Gunkin playset out. That's crazy, dude. What a draw. What a top deck. Oh, and then we drew into Ash Blossom? Hell yeah. Okay, let me do this. We go into Shari Red by doing this. It'll special summon Shari Red. We haven't used our normal summon this turn at all. Then I can put these 3 cards on top. So the next time I draw a card, I just draw one of those. Man, this archetype like gets me sometimes. It just feels so good when it pops off. Okay, then we're gonna draw the Shari, which is fantastic. And I'm gonna get the field spell, which is also fantastic. Because if I play the field spell, none of my Suships can be destroyed by card effect. They can only be destroyed by battle, and they have increased attack. Yeah, no, I think this is good, actually. We're gonna leave this. Okay. It's the black and white pick of the dude with his hands up. Fucking Nibiru, dude. Fucking Nibiru, dude. But now I get special summon something. I'm gonna summon another Uniclass. Yes. I will place... this one on top of the deck, why not? Yeah, I'll continue the main phase. Let's go. What does it take to summon Heater? Including a fire monster. Okay, well, I'd have to put down Ash for that. Just 2 effect monsters? I mean, this is a normal monster, so that's not gonna work. It might be worth it just to do that. Yeah, like, I might regret this. But it's better than just having Nibiru's token on the field. At least I can use Heater. You know? This one, and then this one. Because if Heater dies, I can put one of the Sharis in my hand and use this again. And then, yeah, we'll just end turn like that. It's hard to explain, you need to see the pic. Yeah, no, that's always been the way with memes. Is that you have the image so clearly in your head, but if the other person doesn't know it, it feels like you're trying to translate a different language to them. Okay. Yeah, this deck doesn't really banish. So we can do that. Try invoking 2 King of the Skull Servants. I have tried to do it, but each time I miss. Damn, that combo nasty, honestly, but I love it. What do you mean invoke? Like, you mean invoking as in Alistair the Invoker, right? Like, you mean using that creature. Okay, we're gonna do that. Because the thing is, they'll stay negated, regardless of whether my creature's on the field or not. Okay, well, this isn't great. We're not in an excellent position. Oh, you play Invoked Skull Servant? Bro, that's crazy. What? I respect it. Don't get me wrong. Fully respect it. But damn, dude. Okay, wait. Invoking 2 King of the Skull Servant. Into what? What can you fuse those 2 into? Because all of the Skull Servant fusions are garbage. They're from like the beginning of the game. They're just terrible. You don't ever want to use them. But all of the fusions I'm thinking of that require dark monsters are like one of the Predator plants, but that requires 3 dark monsters. If you're using it with Alistair the Invoker, you can get the beast one that stops the other player from summoning. Like, you can only summon once per turn or something with it on the field. It's just a floodgate, right? Okay. Let's do this. Oh, God, I forgot that I did this. Why do I do this to myself, dude? You can activate that instant speed. So the second I summon this, you can bounce something. And then I am colloquially known as boned. Got a lot of cards in that old graveyard, don't I? Gonna pop that on the field. Yes. Because, like, if you're gonna bounce something anyway, It really doesn't matter, does it? Okay, well, I'll put Shuri on top. Yep. No, fully understood. Thing is, do you bounce Heater? No, you don't. Okay. Okay. Caligula, right? That invoked Caligula? Or something like that? Just invoking him from the hand without cards effect? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. Do I want to attack this? I mean, yeah, we may as well destroy this, right? There's no reason not to. Problem is, we have face-up cards, so Fualos, yeah, doesn't activate. I mean, this is gonna add stuff to my hand, but is there a point to that now? Invoking as in summoning? Oh! Yeah, I don't use White Prince, I just wait till I get him in my hand. I mean, fair, but like, if you use White Prince and stuff, you can get more than one. And then you have 2. And I've been told over years that 2 is better than 1. Alright, yeah, I think, unfortunately, Dragon Maid is about to take me to the cleaners. But hey, we knew that this was going to be the toughest challenge. I mean, it's Gunk and Sue ships. This deck hasn't... This deck was relevant very briefly in the period before Malice. Like, it did okay very briefly. And never again. It's very good for events. If you have to do events that are like low level... But no, it's not anymore because Ryzeal is there. So if Ryzeal isn't banned at the event, Ryzeal's just going to take it. Now, you see, why couldn't you have had that fire monster in the graveyard earlier? Then I could have heated. I could have heated it. Oh, her name's Heater because heat. Heat like fire. Did everyone else know that? Did everyone else know that, or... like, am I stupid? Oh, shit, you got the ult art. Man, can I... Okay, so I tried so hard... Speaking of Invoke, right? I tried so hard to get the ult art for Invoked Macabre because I really love it. Like, the alternate art for that card rules. It's like a metal angel. It's so cool. And I just couldn't get it. And now the pack is gone forever. It sucks, dude. Okay, so this is adding from my deck to my hand. It truly does not matter, right? Like, it doesn't matter at all. You have about 8,000 damage on the field. Literally everyone knew that, Cal. Shush. Shush your mouth. Okay. But yeah, I tried really hard to get Invoked Macabre and it just... I couldn't. I didn't have the luck. I had the drive, but I didn't have the luck. Alrighty. You know what? I think we just chalk this one up to a loss. I've been thinking of retiring the Sue ship deck for a while. Like, keeping the cards, but just sort of not having the deck in my rotation. Or maybe just keep it in, like, as for the rooms and stuff like that when I challenge the chat and stuff. But in the meantime, I think we chalk that up as a loss. And I think we go and build a very special deck. Which I'm going to call... Is there a way to put the word to in your name, Giorno. I wrote Giornio. Giorno. No. Gior2. Gior2. Electric Boogaloo. Alrighty. So we have to make a deck. I think the Alistair mate looks like a nerd. He is a nerd. I love him. Okay, so we have to make a deck out of everything. Such a dumb idea. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing, right? Let me go pull up a picture of the latest thumbnail. Because I don't have Dark Magician on this anymore. I have Skull Servant, Mitsurugi, Buster Blader, Melfi, and Suship. A special deck that you trashed, I might add. Yeah. Did you... What, did you think that I was going to keep that? So Mitsu... I did promise we're not going to use any of the ritual creatures for Mitsu. So we're going to do this, and that, and that. And... maybe this one. Maybe that one. Put one of those in. And then the rest is pretty pointless. Wait, what? 2 dual avatar? Oh. Empowered Mitsu Jaku. And I just searched Mitsu. Okay. Then we go Melfi. We're obviously going to get Caddy. And Wally from the extra deck. Penny. Puppy. Wait, no. Shiny Puppy. Pony. And then, Tag? Staring Contest, perhaps? Because we can do Staring Contest and then throw in Rabby. Because Rabby will then lower attack by 2100. No, we can't use Dragoon. We're screwed. Here's an idea for the deck. Don't make it. Let's go against the Fire King bot again once you're done. You read my mind, Journo. We're totally doing that. Why is autocorrect add a random of there? What are you thinking, Mr. Phone? My phone is so weird, dude. It does the same kind of shit all the time. Next up is Skull Servant. So we don't want to add this, because we won't be able to special summon anything else. We do definitely want White Princess. And White Baking. King of Skull. Moisa White. White Lord, maybe? Although, do we really want White Lord? Actually, yes, we do. And I'll show you why and a reason in a moment. We're going to get a few of those. We're going to also get 2 White Princes. And then... Buster Blader. So the reason we want White Lord is because it works so well for us if our Buster Blader cards end up in the graveyard. It works so good for us, actually. It's genuinely perfect. Robot Buster Destruction Sword, sure, we'll add that. We'll add... Let's actually get 2 of these, because those are both level 4. These are level 3, so not as effective. We can get 1 skilled White Magician and one of our other Buster Bladers. And then, what was the other one? What's the other one? Gunkin? Suship? What the fuck am I doing? Back at it again, I see. We can at least Floodgate with Bladder, I guess. Yeah. So the reason I added this is because it's level 4, and Suship loves level 4 synchros, especially. So we're going to do that. This. Going to get this in. Going to get that in. One of those. One of these. 1, 1, 1. Mostly what we want to do is get the Shari combos. Now what we can do is go and add a few cool extra deck cards. So like Extinction Knight is going to be great for us. Dugarez is also probably going to be great. What's another good like rank 4? I don't really have anything. Well, actually, no. Blackluster Soldier will be pretty solid because we have high enough level monsters to get it. Chaos Angel we can definitely use. We may as well get like. Well, yeah. Let's not do the Melfi XZs, and then we can do the Stardust. The Stardust thing. Get a Stardust Dragon in here. And then Barone? Maybe? How's everyone feel about Barone? I don't know. I feel good about the extra deck. The extra deck looks fine. Maybe these kinds of abominations will get Cal to build good decks so that he doesn't have to suffer. That's so fucking rude. That's so rude. I can't believe he said that. I realize you're saying extinction when it's excision, exciton, excision. Knight granted, extinction makes way more sense considering the. Yeah, it destroys other cards. Also, what is excision? Exkitten. It's an ex-kitten. It was made for me. Okay. We need to cut down the deck a little bit. Rabby, you can go. Staring Contest can also go. I'm gonna cut us down to 2 Sharis. And then I think Skilled White Magician will definitely go. We just don't play enough spell cards for it to be necessary. Let's take a look at some of the spell cards that come with you, because I definitely want Destruction Sword Flash. Emblem of the Dragon Destroyer, we can just add Buster Bladers from our hand to the, or from our deck or graveyard to the hand. This lets us fusion summon. This card's in your graveyard, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, add this card to your hand. Thing is, we only have the 1, so this might be useful. But I don't, it could also be kind of a brick. You know what I mean? I don't know that it's necessarily useful to take up a deck slot. Want big machine, I want big machine man. Zeus. Okay, we'll put Zeus in. I'll take out Merry Melfi's, and we'll throw Zeus in here. Besides that, we need some good, like, spells. I kind of front-loaded this deck with monsters. Forbidden Droplet's pretty good because we've got Skull Servant and everything. So that's pretty solid. I think I like having Monster Reborn with the Buster Bladers because they're like if I can bring back a Buster Dragon can summon Buster Blader back, so it's fine. Then what's another thing? I'm not really gonna focus on hand traps, I don't think. Like, we do want Effect Veiler. Oh, we just don't have a whole hell of a lot. Do we? Okay. What's it? Oh, you know what I want? You know what's gonna maybe help us a lot? Is Magical Mallet. We're gonna get 3 Magical Mallets to help reset if we need it. Then I guess we have room for 2 more. I'm gonna throw in. I can't really think of anything, so I think the best thing to do is a Raigeki and a Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, this is horrid. And you know what, Jono? Because you were talking shit earlier, The only accessory I'm going to change. Whoa, okay, my game's freezing. The only accessory I'm going to change is this one. There we go. Alright, is everything still good with the stream? Foolish Burial Goods works with the bladder trap, right? It does, but Buster Blader already has a bunch of ways to get that trap into the graveyard. So there's no real need for Foolish Burial Goods, and it costs super rare material that I, personally, do not want to spend on Foolish Burial Goods. I have other things to spend that material on. Okay, let's see how this goes. Boo, nerd! Look, talk shit, get hit. That's all I'm saying. Talk shit, sometimes you get turned into a nerd. Wow. What an absolutely garbage hand. Okay, why did my, Oh, my camera stopped. Hang on. Hang on, everyone. I have to restart VC Face. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's working. Muddy, it's been so long. What's up, dude? I'm not scared of the nerd count. Bad timing to enter the chat, lol. No, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Happy Halloween. I've been okay, and yourself? Okay, we're gonna bust a whelp into this one for sure. Toss that down. Pop that on the field as well. And then, yeah, we just pass the turn. Okay, well, that's not great. Man, the Fire King bot. No. Okay, just hang on. This is annoying me. There we go. Proceeded in normal monster summon. Yeah, we're definitely doing this. Sending that to the graveyard. Sending that to the graveyard. Oh, shit. And then if we need to, special summon, we can use this to send the Buster Whelp. Hell yes, dude. Watch this. Skadoosh. Send this to the graveyard. Forbidden Droplet. Bring out Buster Blader. Locked! Don't mention the difficulty rating of the bot. Hey, whoever mentioned the difficulty rating of the bot, why? What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you, though? Like, what did I ever do to you? So fucking rude. Okay, so now we don't want to do that. Ooh, yes. Okay, wait. But this is a Buster Blader. Hey! Hey! Target one Buster Blader you control. Equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. Hey! Guys! What's happening? How's everyone feeling about the... this game sometimes, man. Like, what is the point of calling this card Buster Blader if it doesn't respond to Buster Blader effects? This bot is a 3-star difficulty, BTW? Like what? Oh, no, I'm complaining about Konami falsely marketing this bot, not insulting you. That's absolutely fair. I don't know what Halloween is. No one celebrates it here. Oh, okay. Well, Halloween is like an old festival. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm so tired, so have fun, everyone, and good night. Sleep well, Zaki. I hope you have an excellent evening. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. So what we're going to do is cry softly. Why can't I activate this effect? If you do not control a Buster Blader, you can target one Buster Blader in your Hey! Hey, Konami! Hey, Konami! Hey, Konami! But, like, what's the point of that? He must be fusion summoned? Okay, but then, like... what's the point? I just don't understand why they would design it this way. Read? Rude. I also know an R word, and it's rude. The word I know is the word rude. I don't know a rude word. It is OB. To put fluff on a card. It's just like, so it's ridiculous. I thought the whole purpose of giving the ability to this thing of like, oh, you can summon a Buster Blader was so that you would be able to get your fusion monster back if it was destroyed. I thought the whole point of like making the destruction creatures be equipped to a Buster Blader is that you could equip them to the fusion creature. And then you would have like you would give it protection. Because my first thought when building this deck is like, man, this card really doesn't have that much protection. Like, it can lock a field, but it's screwed if there are spells or traps, right? And I was like, oh, probably the way you do it is that you equip the equip monsters to it. That seems like the smart plan. That seems like a good way to do it. And then Konami was like, no, actually. Wait, that card is a machine? Why? I don't know, dude. I don't know why any of this. What is the point of... because, like, okay, so this, right, is probably then meant to be equipped to this guy. Shut up. It's probably meant to be equipped to this guy. Right? Whose whole thing is that he equips monsters that he destroys. That's so dumb. Because yes, he can destroy monsters on the field by sending equipped spells to the graveyard. How did this turn into raging at Blader cards? Because I'm mad about this. Okay, I need to get this out. He can destroy a bunch of monsters on the field by sending equip cards to the graveyard. Fair enough. And when some of these equipped cards are sent to the graveyard, they give him extra attack points. Grand. But, like, who's playing this archetype for this guy? Who doesn't even have the Buster Blader ability. The whole point of the Buster Blader card is that he's like a Dragon Slayer. Like, this is the original. He gets extra attack points for dragons. Buster Dragon turns everything into dragons. Why doesn't that card get it? Or make the equip cards work on the fusion monster. Like, I understand that it might be too strong if you would be able to give it protection or something. It's just then make less powerful equip cards. Or give it a drawback or something. Like, it lowers the attack if you equip, but it's protected. Something like that. That's how you balance these kinds of things. You don't just say, oh, it doesn't get anything. Because then it stops... it doesn't just become, like... less OP, it becomes unusable. Because it's going to get negated and destroyed, like, crazy quickly. There are cards that do that in one. It's just so frustrating to see these kinds of things on cards that should be cool, that have these cool and interesting effects, that do things that other, like, archetypes don't really do, and then they're just, like, hamstrung by Konami not knowing how its own game works. Listen, Konami is such a questionable company in every way possible. Dude, it's so upsetting to see these card game companies design a card game I really like, and then the deeper I get into it, I'm like, oh, the bones looked good, but it's the marrow that's the problem. Okay. So yeah, I think this attempt is broken. We're gonna lose now. Why isn't this guy just attacking? Just attack. Am I, like, confusing your AI by having this in my graveyard? Is that the trigger is, like, making its coding not want to attack me because it thinks I'm gonna do something? Alright, let's put Dragoon in, Lamount. No. We can't put Dragoon in on attempt 2. Besides, if I put Dragoon in, that means I have to put Dark Magician in, and a Red Eyes, and probably Predaplant, and... Like, no, we're trying again. I think we just drew a bad hand. I'm kidding, don't worry, you're not allowed to Dragoon. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty rough. Here's the plan. We're gonna do this. And then that. If it all goes according to plan, the bot will summon something. Remember, guys, as DK said, Konami is a small India company. What? Do you mean indie company? Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Konami is a small indie company. Its game is crowdfunded. It's like the Pokemon team. It's a small company. We need to stop being so mean to it. Just because it makes billions of dollars doesn't mean you just get to be mean to it, guys. Come on now. Now the thing is, I did send White Prince to the graveyard. Why did it not activate? Is it not during the battle phase? Damn, that sucks. Okay. Well, now we went summon the guy. Nice plan. I mean, look, sometimes you deal with the cards you're dealt. This fucker right here. I don't have a... Well, I do have a link to. Okay. Okay, you have a level 8. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing this guy back. And then... I don't know, this one? Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Now, I can summon that. Send a destruction card to the graveyard. Let me read it. Which one? What are we gonna do here? I mean, at this point, I'm basically just trying shit, so let's go. Boom. Boom. Why not? Yes. I will send This one to the graveyard. It's deeply useless. Man, we bricked on this hand. Okay. The one you sent with Droplet? Oh, White Prince. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Skull Servant and one Lady in White from your hand or deck to the graveyard. So yeah, this should have worked. Why didn't it, though? Why didn't that work? Also, Juts, remove that card. Which one? You say you bricked, but what the balls does a combo constitute for in this deck? That's fair. I don't know why the White Prince didn't work then. Because I sent it to the graveyard. It doesn't say how it needs to be sent to the graveyard. Why is this bot milking the game? Just attack me, homie. Just attack me. What are you doing? Why? You could have won. They really did program this to be like a player, didn't they? Okay. Why are you flexing, though? Just attack. You could have attacked with the last board and won. Alright, we gotta go to the drawing board. This deck ain't gonna work. We got Brew. Let's see here. Edit deck. Okay, yeah, we're taking out this card. That's pretty useless. You know what? It's probably actually worth it to put in... Let's take this out. Because we only have one level 5 or higher reptile monster. And we're gonna go here. Put this in. Oh, it's because I don't have... That's why it didn't work, because I don't have the cards in the... I'm an idiot. I'm so fucking stupid, actually. I got so mad about that. Okay, Konami, that one was on me. You know, I can't expect you to take the blame for that one. Yes, remove Robot Busted Destruction Sword. Also, what are you cooking? I'm cooking this deck. It's so dumb. You a genius, thank you. They will print a card that says, when this card is sent to the graveyard on a Thursday afternoon while interplanetary purple thorny dragons on the field, you can gain 1 life point. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Most of the Mitsu cards, I've just realized, are kind of worthless in this deck. Because we don't have any of the... I made it a rule that we don't get to use the Mitsu ritual cards. Because it would be too easy if we could. The ritual monsters are just too strong. So we're fully doing this without the rituals. Yeah, we're gonna summon Buster Dragon. For sure, for sure, for sure. Send that to the graveyard. Send that to the graveyard. See, the problem is... I wish I had Forbidden Droplet, because getting this off the field is such a big win. The issue is, what's gonna happen is they're gonna Xyz summon the things that destroys all monsters. I mean, may as well. What's the point of Mitsu without rituals? Nothing. But they're part of the thumbnail, so we have to put them in the deck. The whole challenge here is that Giorno challenged me to make a deck that has all of the cards from the thumbnail in it. That is the challenge. Oh, no. I'm stupid. Yes, and then they're gonna Garunix effect into Garunix effect into Garunix. Well, no, we're not gonna do that, because you're absolutely right. They're gonna Garunix. So we don't want to put this on the field before they Garunix, and Buster Dragon's not on the field anymore. Are they just gonna be able to, like, kill me now? Okay, yeah, Garunix. Garunix isn't going to be able to do anything, though, because I activated that one trap card. It's going to destroy that. Oh, so it's got a bit more damage to it. Okay. Cool. Now the ads are real. Thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay. I mean, may as well pop his Feather Duster. Oh, there you had the Mirror Force. You fucking thought. Okay. Now, is there anything I can do here? I don't have a level 7 monster I can just put on the field. So I can't use this to summon a Buster Dragon. I can use it, though. Oh, you know what I can do? Is White Lord into this. I mean, I could have, like, Chaos Angeled or Baroned. But I think this is probably going to be better. Because I can send... Fuck, I forgot that you could negate me. Okay. We're just gonna reset, I think. We're just gonna reset on this one. Chaos Angel with Light and Dark sounds pretty unbeatable for Fire King, especially except Skyburn. I should have Chaos Angeled. You're correct, you're correct, you're correct. Here's the thing, though, right? Here's what I'm thinking. We need to find more... We need to have more ways to get level 7s on the field. We need to have more ways to special summon things. Well, let's remove this card, because there's literally no point to it. Probably don't need 3 of those, do we? 2 is fine. What's something we can do here? Chat, do you have any ideas? Kashtira? I don't know that I have the Kashtira card. Kashtira... we're looking for this one, right? Kashtira Birth. You can normal summon level 7 monsters without tributing. I mean, I can craft it. Regenesis? I have Regenesis Birth. And Regenesis Warrior. And Regenesis Dragon. Oh, and Regenesis Cycle. But no, we can't add other archetypes. Like, I'm okay if we add 1 or 2 cards from another archetype in. But I don't really... I think Kashtira is not a bad idea. I think putting... Or play Ogre. That would be illegal, I think, for the purpose of this deck. What, putting in a whole other archetype? Is leapt or leaped correct? It depends on the tense. I think both are correct. I think leaped is like... if you're describing someone doing an action. But I wonder, actually. I'm not sure. So I think Kashtira Birth would be fine. Or do you say, Ogre, huh? I mean, I could play Ogre. Giorno, will you let me generate one Ogre and put it in the deck? Just one. Just one. Only one Ogre. Hmm? It looks like a no. No, you have to pull it? What do you mean I have to pull it? I'm not wasting... Okay, fine. So I have to go get the Kashtira pack. Is what you're saying. Is that I have to go and get the Kashtira pack. And then try and pull it. So you want me to not only waste gems on this. You... I'm kidding. Go and put it in. You can't add birth, so just add 2 ogres. Why can't I add birth? I'm only adding 1 ogre. I mean, I suppose I could put 2 in, but nah. I think another thing we can maybe do is, what was that ultra rare card I got recently? Trade-in? Does that only work on level 8 monsters? Yeah, 1 level 8 monster. Draw 2 cards. What else did I want? What else did I want? Oh, something I often put in the Buster Bladed deck is Mausoleum. That, and then that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get rid of... Let's get rid of Dugarez. I don't think we're going to have enough to do that. Then... Sage? Yeah, we're going to... I'm going to take out... this guy. So we have the one that adds a monster to my hand, and then I can discard a card and put it into level 8. I'm going to put 1 Sage in. I want to make this too easy. That's the thing. There's no joy to this if I can put good cards in. If I just have good cards, then that's it. You need Unicorn to add Birth. I could also just draw into Birth. Okay, now, you see the thing is... Leapt... or leaped. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely summoning Ogre. And then I'm gonna Mallet. Put these in the deck. Okay, well now we're talking. Now we are talking, my friends. Yeah, I'm activating this effect. For sure, for sure, for sure. 100,000%. Yes. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the light monster. But I can... Oh, no. We don't have a dark monster. Yeah, so I can still use this as a tuner for, Chaos Angel. So, I'm gonna... Hang on, sorry, I was alt-tabbed. We're gonna do this to maybe set up for a Skull King later. Let's go... Now, why is that the case? This is a light monster, and it's level 3. Yeah, I'll add, Shari to my hand. I'll make this. Because read Chaos Angel? Sure, I'll read Chaos Angel. I'll read it all damn day. Hang on. For this card, Synchro Summon, you can treat one light or dark monster you control as a tuner. One tuner plus one non-tuner light or dark Oh. I am a fool. I am a fool. Okay. So that was the issue. But what I can do is this. I'm gonna fusion summon nothing. And instead, I'll use Ogre to link into, not Buster Blader. This one, the other one. Non-Buster Blader. Other Blader. Blackluster Soldier. I knew they sounded similar. Okay, how many white cards are in the graveyard right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I summon another one, that's 3 cards. An Ogre is a water monster. Avenge TCG player, lol. Look, I can't read cards, but I can spell. Alright, so, if I summon King of the Skull Servants, it's only gonna have 1,000 attack. And this can attack directly. Well, we can destroy this, and then boosts BLS's attack. I think that's probably the best option, because then it can't be beaten over. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. Boost its attack, so it's harder to beat over. I'll attack directly with Uniclass. Okay. Yeah, I'll attack directly with the Uniclass. And then we'll do this. Like, I don't want to have to push the Zeus button, you know? I would prefer it if we didn't push the Zeus button, but still. BLS can stand for bullshit. Yeah, BLS, Blackluster Soldier. Pop that in, pop that in. I don't happen to have a dragon in there, do I? No, it doesn't look like it, though. Doesn't look like it at all. Bullshit, let's send. I feel like you guys are referencing something I fully don't understand. Like, at all. Is there something that I don't know about? Is like BLS like a rude acronym or something? Because you guys are like, oh, it can stand for bullshit. But who would acronymize bullshit that way? You would say BS. This is why I hate in-jokes. Yeah. Because, look, no one on Earth uses the word, the acronym BLS for bullshit. It's BS because it's bullshit. The first word is bull, the second word is shit. So you go BS. That's how it's always been. That's what makes sense. It's completely, absolutely ridiculous to be like, oh, BLS means bullshit. Okay, we're gonna put you in attack mode, and I'm gonna summon you, and hopefully you don't have Mirror Force. We're gonna destroy with you. And if you do have Mirror Force... Oh, but wait, that's fine. Because if you destroy my Buster Blader... Okay. You're going to destroy a monster. But if you destroy my Buster Blader, I get to add something to Zeus. What is BES? Isn't that the archetype of, like, boss monsters from old Konami games? Yeah, I'll add this to it, so that if I do end up using the XZs... I'll banish this. Sick, we win. Hey, it only took like 4 attempts. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. And then this is just for me. This is just because I like the Zeus animation. Look at how sick that is. Best economical sass. No, BES stands for like boss emergency something. Hang on, I'll look it up for you. What does BES stand for? Yu-Gi-Oh! Bacterian Empire ship. Yeah, it's creatures from Gradius, which was an old Konami game. So that's something that Konami really liked to do for a very long time, and it kind of still does, is that it would convert a lot of its like old, because Konami made a bunch of video games back in the day, it would turn those into cards, and BES was one of those. There was a space game that they made called Gradius. They turned a bunch of the creatures from Gradius into cards, and now it's an archetype. Frankly, I quite like it. Like, as a method, I think it's a cool idea. I think it's why Yu-Gi-Oh! Has so many cards that feel like they're like parodies of something, or that they're like referencing something, but they also feel unique to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, for instance, I am currently trying to build Super Quantal, right? And like Super Quantal is obviously Power Rangers. You know, you've got the armor and everything, the armored attackers, they turn into Megazords, and all of the Zords... Oh, no, sorry, they turn into Zords, and then they turn into a Megazord. So, like, it's obviously, like, a Power Rangers thing, but because it's Yu-Gi-Oh!, the way that they've done it, it feels like it fits into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, that's really one of the biggest joys of this game that I feel like Magic just doesn't do. Is that, it's what attracted me to this, is that I felt like Magic the Gathering was really, like, where Magic the Gathering shone as a card game was in its sort of, like, gloomy, horrifying depictions of things. Like, the fact that Magic was almost, like, grimdark in a lot of its settings. Like, Magic could go very cute, it could go very, beautiful, it could go all of those things, but I thought it really excelled when it like leaned into the horrifying weirdness of its different worlds, and that was where it was interesting. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Has always been able to do like multiple things. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has never really been confined by genre in the same way. Like, it started off very fantasy, but even at the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! They still had like machines and stuff like that, you know? So, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has never been defined by being a fantasy game. It's always had sci-fi elements, it's always had all of those things, so it can branch out into, like, very cute little creatures, or very scary people, or, like, Power Rangers, basically. Yeah, that went pretty well, good job, thank you. Yeah, for real, the card design is a huge upside to Yu-Gi-Oh!, but, like, everything else is pretty ass. I don't know, sometimes it's... The Yu-Gi-Oh! As a game is decently fun. Like, we wouldn't all play it if it wasn't. I just wish that they did more to, you know, make it last a bit longer. I think that's maybe my biggest problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that it feels like if you don't go first, you lose in a lot of games, because you do. The like, higher the power level of everyone's decks, the less turns it takes to decide the game. And that kind of sucks. Like, I know that's pretty much true of all card games, but you know, in other card games, even if you're at the highest level of, like, competitive play, you're still going to be able to get, like, a turn to try and do something. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, if you get your end board out by the time your turn is over, they can't do anything. They're, like, you've probably locked them out of doing anything to you. So, yeah, I've heard the Genesis is exciting a lot of people. Honestly, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Should just, like, invest in more formats. I know Genesis is the new format that Konami designed, so I'm excited to see if they do anything with that, like bring it to Master Duel, and see how that changes the game. They either play Tenpai or die, basically. They either play, like, Tenpai or Skill Drain, or like some bullshit. Like, you have to jump through so many hoops to go second. Yeah, like, now we have Gem Knight, right? Like, we have Gem Knight that can go second. And we have, when K9 comes out, Zaki has been saying that K9's going to be able to, like, play on other people's turns and things like that. Like, you have to build a deck that can specifically only work if it goes second. And even then, that's not fun. That's not the fun part of all this. You shouldn't have to build your deck so that it only works if it goes on the first turn, or it only works if it goes on the second. That's not good. They need to do something about the design so that, like, you can still potentially... Because you can, though. Like, that's the thing, is that you can win even if you don't go first. I beat a Mitsurugi deck the other day with the Buster Blader deck. It's possible. It's just that it feels like that was a 1 in, 50 games? And I understand power scaling and stuff. The Buster Blader cards are pretty old, and the Mitsurugi cards are much newer, so they're going to be way stronger. Absolutely, I understand. I just feel like every time you release a new archetype, it shouldn't shoot to the top of the power list. It's okay to be a bit more gimmicky. It just sucks that, like, every card game every now and again seems to devolve into, well, we have to make the cards stronger, when it would be more fun if they were like, well, let's make the cards more interesting and have them do things that they didn't do before. Like, that would be cool. Man, I love waiting for 10 minutes to play. Even if I win that way, I have to do that every time. Why the balls would I play a going second deck? Exactly. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me ramble at the end of the stream. Thank you so much for joining in the stream. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope that you have a delightfully spooky evening. Ooh. I hope that you go and watch the Castlevania video that Emilio and I did for our Halloween special. We had a bunch of fun. We had some interesting chats as well. There were laughs and goofs and ghouls and ghosts. So go and check it out. We've got some more content coming next month. We've got another short coming out tomorrow. Have a good weekend is the main thing. Enjoy yourselves. Stay away from Konami. Stay safe, stay friendly, stay watching, stay away from Fire Kings. It's not a good festival, and anyone who's the king of the Fire Festival is a shit person. And most of all, everyone, stay magical. Bye-bye.